Hello YouTube and people of the interwebs, welcome back to another video. Now, today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 Doctor Who villains / alien species of all time. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just jump in. Obviously, I'd like to mention more than 10, but I've had to narrow it down to what I consider to be a near-perfect run of villainous alien creatures. So, in at number 10, silence will fall when the question is asked. The Silence take the number 10 spot. A thrilling enemy introduced in 2011's Day of the Moon / The Impossible... Hang on, sorry. Who was I talking about again? Sorry, oh... Right, not in the number 10 spot, an enemy who you forget instantly after seeing them, the Silence. Wait, sorry, what was I talking about? Right, okay. On to number 9, Sontarans. Angry potato warriors, the Sontarans take the 9th spot. Their brutal force and love of conquest, which comes through infectiously on the screen, is what makes them a standout opponent to the legendary Time Lord that is the Doctor. They also provide some extremely good comedy in the form of people like Strax, or just the absurd nature of looking at this potato-like creature chanting with all his potato-like clones. It's absolutely bonkers, but it's everything you love about Doctor Who, really. But when required, they can be a serious and rather scary threat, proving like their power by the sheer size of their army. This is truly what makes them a threat to be reckoned with. Now, on to number 8. Don't blink. Blink and you're dead. The Weeping Angels. Stone statues based on the classic children's game, which is called Grandmother's Footsteps. Upon being observed, they can't move. But when you look away... This is probably a somewhat controversial place to put these legendary enemies, as they are clearly dearly loved by many fans. But in all honesty, their stories, apart from their first appearance, Blink, from 2007's Series 3, which is one of my favourite stories of Doctor Who, the rest of their appearances are mediocre at best. But they are very, let's not understate this, creepy. They are what Moffat did best, turning everyday things and objects that you see when, for instance, walking in a graveyard or playing in a school playground, and turning that into something terrifying. In particular, my primary school was near a graveyard, and there's a little angel statue somewhere in there, and that terrified us. And this is why they take the 8th place as a wonderfully creepy invention. Number 7. Who could forget these brilliant villains? The species who... Sorry, not villains. These, please don't shoot me. These amazing species who have been with humanity from the dawn of time. Saved humanity from the Daleks and the Weeping Angels and the CYBERMEN. Even inventing the light bulb and... Oh! The monks from Capaldi's final season. These alien menaces try whatever means necessary to invade and conquer planets, whether it be forcing themselves into established Earth history, or brainwashing their victims, or even creating simulations where they can practice conquering Earth. Along with a fantastic art design and incredibly creepy mouth movement, and just movement in general, the monks are a worthy species to take the 7th spot on the list. A truly terrifying adversary to everyone's favourite Time Lord. The 6th place is taken up by 2 species, who basically serve the same narrative function. The Silurians and their underwater cousins, the Sea Devils. Armies of prehistoric reptiles who used to inhabit the Earth alongside the dinosaurs.
Good evening. I'm a lizard woman from the dawn of time, and this is my wife.
But they entered cryogenic sleep millions and millions of years back. The species is fantastic, as unlike lots of other Doctor Who villains and villain armies in general, they are incredibly similar to humans. After all, they do come from Earth. In the fact that they're all different, they all have unique and distinct personalities and routes of thinking. They are their own civilization, and they have a perfectly valid and great motivation, as they want their planet back. They view humans as apes who eventually took over their planet. They don't realise that they're doing anything wrong, which, as the Doctor points out, makes them even more dangerous than ever. In times of global warming and pollution, it's a perfect time to return these classic foes and make them storm the human race. Now, number 5.
Do you dare oppose the will of Omega?
A classic villain who has not been seen on screen since the 70s. The creator of time travel, Omega. A founder of Gallifreyan society. Well, probably, the Timeless Children calls that into question, but sticking to what we know. He's trapped in the antimatter universe and desperately trying to break back through into ours. What makes him a great villain, similar to the Sea Devils and Silurians, is his need to survive, and the fact that, also drawing parallels to Marvel's villain Thanos, he doesn't realise that he's doing anything wrong. He will achieve his goal at whatever cost, no matter how many lives he takes. He wants what he wants, and he will stop at no end to get it. He desperately needs to make a return into the modern series. Come on, Chibnall, you can do it.
Number 4. Go, so, no, go, so.
Sorry about that. Number 4. The JUDOON, Rhino Space Police, who have a unique brute military force. While they are not necessarily enemies of the Doctor, their intentions are not always bad, but their incompetence and drive and will, like sheer willpower to get the job done in whatever way necessary, is what makes them a hilariously terrifying threat, and, to be honest, a load of fun. The JUDOON are wonderfully campy creations of Russell T Davies, and serve their purpose as interplanetary police for hire / galactic thugs / idiots extremely well. This is why the big bad Rhino boys take the 4th place. Now, moving into number 3. An army of Nazi-like pepper pots, extremely angry and hell-bent on universal extermination and domination. The Daleks, super-evolved mutants in a tank, a terrifying force to be dealt with, an impossible threat. Now, some of you may be surprised that I've put the Daleks at the 3rd place and not at the 1st place, but, honestly, they are interchangeable, the top 3, and I've had to put each of the 3 somewhere, so Daleks have ended up at number 3, but these enemies are one of the key staples, if not the key staple, of Doctor Who. Their power from Dalek mania and everything cannot be understated. Without the Daleks, the show probably wouldn't have survived these years, and quite rightly so. One of the main reasons I love these enemies are their unique design, which is so alien and abstract from anything else, and the horrific ring-modulated commanding voices. Also, the performances given by actors such as Christopher Eccleston really show the power and threat of these aliens, and how damaging they can be to the universe. Absolutely fantastic. Number 2.
We must evolve to survive. We were once like you. Pain? What is pain? The CYBERMEN
take the 2nd spot on the list. They're a horrific look at what humanity could eventually become, and how technology can go far too far and create something that will potentially wipe out humanity. The Cybermen have many forms, which serve a variety of many wonderful purposes. Those being the Cybermen from the parallel universe, who are armoured soldiers who are just solely focused on upgrading and killing. The Mondasian Cybermen, who their motivation is to effectively, from what they understand, help humans and continue spreading the cyber race. And then we come to the Cybus, Nightmare and Silver Cybermen, who are effectively at the height of their power, the most powerful any Cyberman will ever become, who are a reflection of modern day technology upgrading itself and being indestructible. This creepy and brutal force, which hits home with our society today, is why the Cybermen take a really well-deserved second place. Now, number 1. A little chaos is a wonderful thing. The Master. And that counts all of his/her incarnations, take the number 1 spot on the list. Insane and evil, yet incredibly intelligent. Similar to the likes of the Joker from Batman, the Master is the one villain, the one insane villain, that never goes away. He's always back to ridicule and hurt and mock the Doctor in any way, shape or form. Unlike most villains, the Master, well, in this case, Missy, had some brilliant character development, slowly growing into a better person, and then being killed by himself. It's all very complicated, but you get the gist. Maybe, maybe not. The Doctor is my all-time favourite character from any TV show, and when you look at it, the Master is basically the anti-Doctor, his evil twin brother. Oh, wait, hang on, that was a plot point once. Anyway, the Master is basically the evil Doctor, and this extremely long and mysterious history between the pair is what makes me adore this character, and that is why I place the Master at the number 1 spot. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. What other videos would you like to see from this channel? Please do let me know in the comments. Also in the comments, tell me who your favourite villains and monsters and whatever are and why. I'm assuming lots of you will have interesting tales from your childhood, so drop them down in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.
Don't forget to click below.
Subscribe to the Confused Adipose.